Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm the senior trader at the Forex Super Model, and this is our data cycle review for Monday the 31st of the 5th to Friday the 4th of the 6th, 2021. Basically, it's our version of the economic calendar. We've modelled tier 1 and tier 2 data and basically condensed it into a discrete number. And so let's have a look then. We've written up China, CNY and dollar, USD, T1, tier 1, T2, tier 2. We've got April, whole of May, and we've got the first trading week of June, effectively 31.05 to 04.06. Right, so we'll rattle through these, start them, and then we'll do the analysis. So anyway, China then, tier 1 plus 7 minus 3 plus 1, tier 2 minus 2 plus 4, 0. Dollar then, tier 1 plus 10 minus 5 plus 4, tier 2 plus 3 plus 39 plus 16. Stop it there, don't go away. Right, welcome back. We've written up Germany as an individual country, EUR as a block of 27 nations, I think. Yeah, okay, so Germany then, tier 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 3, tier 2 minus 5 plus 4 plus 1, Eurozone as a whole then, tier 1 plus 3 minus 1, 0, tier 2 plus 9 plus 1 minus 1. Stop it there, next two coming up. Right, we're back. Okay, yen, JPY, GBP, pound. Yen then, tier 1 plus 2 minus 1, 0, tier 1, tier 2 plus 16, 0 plus 4. Pound then, tier 1 plus 5 plus 5, 0, tier 2 plus 21 plus 31 minus 1. Stop it there, do next two. Canadian dollar, AUD, Australian dollar. Right, CAD then, tier 1 plus 4 plus 3 minus 2, tier 2 plus 8 plus 5 minus 1. AUD then, tier 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 2, tier 2 plus 10 plus 1 plus 5. Right, last two coming up and then we'll do the analysis. Right, last two. NZD, New Zealand dollar, CHF, Swiss franc, CHF. Right, NZD then, tier 1 plus 3, 0, tier 2 minus 5 minus 2 minus 2. CHF, tier 1, 0, 0 all the way, tier 1, tier 2 plus 8 plus 6 plus 1. Right, stop it there and start the analysis. Alright, we're back then for the analysis. So just to remind you then, the weekly flows, we've got a positive opposed driver in the yen at plus 182. So the yen's been strong for the period. We've got front and back door flows mainly coming out of the euro at minus 120, out the pound at minus 88, and the dollar was the positive rock at plus 26. So we've got yen strength, euro weakness, pound weakness, and fairly neutral but slightly positive dollar over the week then. Right, so let's just rattle through these then. So the China data cycle basically is neutral to slightly positive. Okay, the dollar USD is very strong as a data cycle. Germany is pretty neutral. Likewise with the Eurozone as a whole. The yen is neutral to positive. The pound is pretty neutral, having been very positive so far. The CAD is neutral to slightly soft. The AUD is positive in terms of data cycle. The NZD is neutral to negative, and the Swiss is pretty neutral, mildly positive, but pretty much neutral. Right, so what we got? Heading into next week then, we've got Monday we've got JPY and Euro GDP, Tuesday Euro GDP. Wednesday we've got the CAD rates decision, and Thursday we've got the EUR rates decision, and we've got some inflation data out, tier 1 US data later on in the week. Right then, so let's just basically try and get some context of what's been happening. We've had this ADP report, which was positive. We've had the NFP, which was negative. We've had the 10-year bond US basically going up and down like a yo-yo, and then it's been left. This is the price. So this is the price. So yields have come off in the US off the back of this data on Friday. So we've got that situation. We've had strong AUD. So the AUD last week we've had very strong AUD data. We've had GDP came in nicely, trade balance came in nicely, and a semi-hawkish rate statement meeting and policy afterwards. So the AUD sort of steaming away nicely. Commodities have paused. Who knows what they're waiting for? Oil. Apart from oil, of course, oil's really steaming hard. It's broken out. It's about 17% above the modelled high, previous resistance. So oil's going well. Gold has come up, but it's had a pause. It's mucking about. People aren't sure with gold at the moment, unlike oil. And what else have we got? We've got the Bund. The Bund is, which is the European version of the US 10-year, effectively. That's sort of got this like tick effect, and this is the price. So it's come off the floor. Price has come up, yields have come off, but obviously not as much as the US. So the US, and we've got this like narrative now of we've got inflation expectations coming up, the Fed being sort of, almost bullied into taking notice of this when they've already said they're going to run the economy hot for a while, and they view the inflation to be transitory, short-lived in other words. So anyway, that's where we are. And then you've got this 10-year bond market sort of up and down like a yo-yo, creating sort of big waves in the market, effectively as short-term noise and sentiment changes. We still believe that the New Zealand dollar is cooked in terms of the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the AUD. The CAD should be getting it. It's got a slightly limp. Data cycle at the moment, but it should be getting an oil transmission, positive oil transmission, and the CAD's going to, the AUD is going to be the big driver. We're looking. I know we're like a broken record, but we're looking to add to longs on the AUD NZD trade, which has the most elbow room and potential to actually do something. So we got forced back down out of our scaling. We were scaled up about 5 to 6 trades there, and we're now down to 2. So we got for self-preservation and so-called risk management. We took off about 4 or 5 of our positions on the AUD NZD, and of course. It never went down to the lows, but it may do. And of course, we've had this bounce in the AUD NZD, and we've only really had the benefit on the minimums, which is typical. But anyway, there you go. That's life in the markets, right? So basically, we're gonna bash on with our shorting the dollar against the euro, the pound, and the AUD, and we're going to short the hell out of the NZD. Against the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the AUD. So that's where we are. Hope that was useful. If you want further, more detailed information on the flows, look at the sister video, which is already out. If not, see you Monday for the daily briefing. Thank you very much.